Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, you lady killers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a fantastic Italian-French combo lined up for us. It is Giorgio Ferroni's 1960 just really awesome atmospheric gothic horror flick. It is Mill of the Stone Women, and this one is totally badass, really awesome, and beautifully shot. So let's jump right into this one. Here is Mill of the Stone Women. Mill of the Stone Women is a beautifully gothic and intrinsically haunting early 60s Italian-French horror production, with a picturesque central location and a classy cast of performers to bring it all together. Vibrant, imaginative, and completely diabolical, this rich cinematic tapestry boasts a mysterious and brooding storyline that takes its time to build up the suspense and tension of the picture, resulting in a marvelous tale that feels genuinely tangible, yet unquestionably surreal. Dreamlike in presentation and maddening in material, Mill of the Stone Women is a wonderful and visually pleasing horror production, which blends beauty and the macabre with tremendously splendid results. The film follows a young writer named Hans van Arnhem, who arrives in a sleepy town in the outskirts of Amsterdam in order to write a story about a recluse and renowned sculptor named Professor Gregorius Wall, who lives in a mill house dubbed the Mill of the Stone Women. After meeting the professor's hauntingly beautiful daughter, Elfie, Hans's life begins to spin wildly out of control as he loses his grip on reality, while at the same time Professor Wall and his assistant, Dr. Lauren Bolam, concoct a scheme so nefarious and vile that none who have discovered it have lived to tell the tale. With Hans's true love, Lizelette Cornhem, in the crosshairs of Professor Wall and Dr. Bolam's demented plans, can Hans regain his sanity in time to save Lizelette from peril, or will she just be another victim to the Mill of the Stone Women? Superbly performed and genuinely phenomenal in their roles, the cast of Mill of the Stone Women is a fantastic bunch to say the least. Be it victims, maniacs, and everything in between, the performers on display do a well-rounded job in honing their craft and presenting the most mysterious of haunting stories. The devilish ghouls, damsels in distress, and unlikely heroes of this gothic-infused nightmare are Pierre Brice as Hans van Arnhem, the handsome young writer whose simple new job becomes something of an unbelievable fever dream. Skilla Gabel as Elfie Wall, the beautiful and seductive stranger who haunts Hans's every thought. Herbert Bohm as Professor Gregorius Wall, the mentally skewered sculptor whose life work has driven him completely bonkers. Danny Carroll as Lizelette Cornhem, the cute and innocent love of Hans's life and frequent deer in the headlights. Wolfgang Priest as Dr. Lauren Bolam, a shady and possessive practitioner who helps Professor Wall with his diabolical plans. And finally, Marco Guglielmi as Ralph, Hans's wise-cracking best friend and constant supporter. Brilliant and finely attuned to the tone of the picture, the cast does a remarkable job in bringing this morbid tale to life, both metaphorically and frighteningly literally. Completely atmospheric and gorgeously gothic, Mill of the Stone Women is a beautifully crafted picture to say the least. The locations on display are phenomenal, and the numerous brooding shots of the windmill and the inner workings of the mill are entirely haunting and expertly crafted by director Giorgio Ferroni. The direction of the film is also superb, as the camera is always in motion, sweeping in and out of scenes as if drifting from one dream to the next, lost in the chaos and color of madness personified. It really is a piece of art that takes its time with the bizarre material and gives it a bit of class and mystery that begs you to be swept up in the intrigue and thrills. The macabre aspects of the picture are simply to die for, as the overall plot of the film twists and turns, causing the narrative to pull the rug right out from under you, as it introduces a multitude of tonal changes that help mix up the formula a bit and keep you on your toes. As unorthodox as it is beautifully haunting, Mill of the Stone Women is a brilliant horror production, which relishes in the mystery that it presents, and indulges in a classic approach that honestly raises it to the cream of the crop when it comes to gothic horror flicks. In the end, Mill of the Stone Women is a haunting and surreal Italian-French horror production that is all kinds of brooding greatness. And there you have it, you gaggle of gothic ghouls. That is the very awesome, atmospheric, and very surreal horror flick that is Mill of the Stone Women. And it is just beautifully crafted, like I have said, and just a vision to see. Very mysterious, thrilling, and can't have enough praises for this film. Really is awesome, and I highly recommend it if you love kind of works of Mario Bava and other Italian kind of horror greats like that. But guys, that is it for me. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below, because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.